Catch 'em all.
What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. And holy bejesus, where did this update come from? We all thought we were not going to have an update until the 19th with the major update or the notice. But then we get surprised today. I'm so excited. I just want to briefly cover the rebalances. I want to give my opinions on it, and I also want your guys' opinion on it as well. But first things first, how was your day? Today's Tuesday. Let me know how your week is going. Let me know in the comments below. Let's start things off. We're going to start with Snorlax. Okay, we're just going to briefly cover it. Snorlax 40 changed to 70, and the 100 changed to 110. But it also paralyzes. Finally, like Body Slam does have the chance of paralysis in the Game Boy games, and they finally added it to here. I found it odd that they didn't have it at first, but now they do. I'm pretty happy about it. It also cannot be affected by any status condition other than sleep. Realistically, the only way to get rid of the Snorlax would be to like paralyze it so it has a larger miss. I actually saw a game earlier in the I can't even think of what it's called, the featured duels, where this guy had a Virizion and the guy was protecting it with a Snorlax, and he double chanced just to get the Typhoon Slash, and he got the Typhoon Slash, but he didn't win. I bet that player was like, WTF, bro, like why didn't he switch? I forgot about his ability. So they really, I think Snorlax is going to be a pretty decent goal blocker. I mean, basically, you have to have somebody who can do more than 110, just to be on the safe side. But with everybody C-leveled up, I don't think that's going to be a problem. But I do like the buff. All right, next, who is next? We're going to talk about Typhlosion. Typhlosion. This is actually pretty cool. I like Typhlosion. So he gets an added ability with plus 10 for every Pokemon in the PC. So with 2 PC Mons, he's going to have the ability to do a 110 damage, and he's going to be 3 MP. I think that's going to be awesome. Is it going to be a meta? I don't know. Next one. Ho-Oh. I'm kind of... I don't know how I feel about this one. So, they increase the size of Fire Blast, and then they decrease the size of Gust. Now, people... The reason why people used Ho-Oh was because of his ability when, you know, if he gets taken out, it clears out the PC. And it works really well with the Raikou, Suicune, and Entei, because they have, well, I don't think Suicune, yeah, Suicune doesn't have that ability, but Raikou has the ability to where he doesn't gain weight. So if you lose your Ho-Oh, you automatically get to bring on the Raikou. So I don't know, I don't understand why they did that. Like, he's going to be taking out Mons more than getting taken out, and he was utilized well to be taken out to get everyone on the PC. I don't know how I feel about that. You guys let me know how you feel about that. Next one is Genesect. I'm really interested in the Genesect because the Techno Charge. Because before, if you got Techno Charge and then you landed on a miss or a dodge, it negated the effect. But now this time it doesn't negate it, and you will keep it until you get the until you roll the attack. So I think that's going to be really, really good. Genesect with the Steel Energy plus C levels, like Genesect, he could be a beast. Pinsir, let's talk about Pinsir real quick. Change Vice Grip 40 to Vice Grip 50. Increase Will's sizes of Guillotine and Scissor Toss, and decrease the Will P size of its miss. Is it going to be in the meta? I don't know. But what does that mean? Bugbot's got a buff. Like, I think that's kind of funny. I don't know. Eevee, I like Eevee because Eevee's the evolution Pokemon, and the fact that he could not spark an evolution was kind of like WTF. But let's just put it into context real quick. Let me take a look at my notes. Eevee got spontaneous evolution that lets it evolve when moving from PC to the bench. So basically, you can suicide Eevee, and then when it moves out of the PC to the bench, it gets to evolve. And also got a gold attack. So this will make it a little bit easier to evolve. So I think it's going to be awesome. Eevee, but EV runners are going to be much better with 2-star purples, and instead of the 40 damage, they're going to have a 50 damage. But is this enough to put EV in the meta over just having a plain old Leafeon? I don't know. Butterfree. I love butterflies. Butterfree is a pretty cool Pokemon. And bye-bye Butterfree in the Gen 1 Pokemon, like, I cried. I legit cried. Like, it was a sad moment. But anyway, Butterfree changed Psybeam 40 to Psybeam 70. Also gets an ability where if it has been evolved and lands on a miss, the move will shift to Psybeam. So that basically means we're going to get a Metapod. I mean, we have a Kakuna. We don't have a Metapod. How easy is it going to be to evolve? Not sure. We'll see. Cyndaquil. Let's talk about Cyndaquil real quick. Is Cyndaquil in my notes? Let's see. Cyndaquil. Just not enough to really talk about. Increasable piece sizes of Ember. Yeah, just make it easier to evolve, I guess. But Torchic, now this is interesting. And it makes me so happy that Torchic is getting a buff, because you know we're going to get Blaziken. We've been waiting to get Blaziken. But anyway, gets the ability to burn any bug or grass Pokemon that battles it. Ember size increase, peck and miss sizes decrease. Ember and peck position swap. This is going to be interesting. So any bug mons or grass mons, they get burned right away. Kind of like the effect that Seismitoad has and it poisons them. They're going to, like, think of Sceptiles. He's going to have a large miss. Like, this is, Torchic is going to be useful, I think. But are people going to be using it over Blaziken? Like, are they going to try the evolution of Torchic? What's it, Combuskin? I think that's what it is. And then Blaziken? I don't know. It depends on what Blaziken is going to be. Hopefully Blaziken's not a 1 MP mon. Like, I'm really disappointed in the 1 MP mons like Swampert and I don't know, other 1 MP mons. It's just, I really hope Blaziken's not a 1 MP mon. Ladybug. Oh, I'm so happy. If you guys noticed in my last episode, I caught a Ladian, because Ladian's one of my favorite Pokemon. But Ladybug, they changed the effect of Swarm. So this is going to be awesome. Because before the appearance of Ladian, which we do not have yet, the Pokemon that evolves from Ladybug, we've changed the scope of Ladybug's Swarm ability to include Ladian. Until now, only your own Ladybug on the field could be swarmed next to Ladybug. By changing it so that as long as all of your entry points are not blocked, you may swarm one of your Ladian or Ladybug on the bench next to this Pokemon. We have tried to increase the fun of using Ladybug. This makes me want to get a deck of Ladybug and Ladian. And I'm going to call it right now. Ladian's going to have an attack, and it's going to be Comet Punch, and it's going to be... It's probably going to be like a... I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a gold or it's going to be a white, and it's going to probably be like 15 times however many times you roll. That's what I think it's going to be. Lairon, I don't really care. Just increase the hardened damage. That's cool. Fetchling, now this is going to be awesome, because we know, because we're getting a Fetchling buff, we're going to be getting a Talonflame. Now, Talonflame was a badass flying Pokemon that was used pretty heavily in a competitive Pokemon in Gen 6, I believe it was. But let's see. What did they do? It's a small change. We're now allowing the player who spun this attack to choose the location to which Fetchling... Oh, okay, so it's the ability. To which Fetchling move must as a result of Acrobatics attack. This is going to be super interesting. Now, we're all pretty much guessing it's going to be a Bug Gym. And then it's going to be the fire Pokemon that are super effective against it. So what do you guys think we're going to see in the gym? Many people are thinking Scizor. We all want Scizor. A lot of people are also thinking Volcarona. This is Volcarona. If you don't know who Volcarona is, he's a bug and fire type Pokemon. If you don't know who Scizor is, that's Scizor. I personally want Scizor. I don't know if we're going to get Scizor. Volcarona seems viable. But I mean, we can get other bug Pokemon. But what do you guys think? I guess we're going to find out in about 3 hours. Now that begs the question here. What is your boy Rico going to do? Now look, so the other game I won last night, I got the rainbow. So I got 3 rainbows. So I'm not going to open up this. We're going to wait till tomorrow. We'll open up this one, and then we'll open up this one. You guys can't really tell, but we'll open up the center one, and then we'll open up the right one that's opening right now. And then I have my gems, and I have my boosters. I think I have 12 or 13 boosters. Now this is the question. What are we going to do? Are we going to... Are we gonna open up the gyms and my boosters tomorrow? Or are we gonna save it for the major update? Like, I don't know what to do. If it's a good banner, if we get Volcarona, if we get Blaziken, if we get Entei, if we get Scizor, I will be very inclined to do some booster openings. But if we don't, I might wait. The major update to me just seems like it's gonna be like a, I don't know, something to do with the story and some materials. I don't think it's gonna add more Pokemon, but who knows? So I want you guys to let me know in the comments below. Should I open up my boosters tomorrow, or should I wait? I'm not really sure. I think that's what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna end the video there. Like I said, I don't really want to play because I want to open up these boosters tomorrow. And yeah, I think we're just gonna cut it right there. So please let me know what your thoughts are below, and let's pray for that Scizor. Until then, peace.